Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Colorado Springs in Colorado. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to your morning. So today is Tune-Up Tuesdays. So woohoo, we're going to have some fun with this today. So your mindset is all about tuning up the tongue. And that means you've got to watch what you say. What is it that you are putting out? What is coming out of your mouth? And what is the effect of it? So words have power. So how you speak to somebody will determine whether they're going to have a good day or a bad day, and it can also determine on affect your day as well. When you're speaking negative words out, you're going to get negative back. When you are talking positive words out, you will get positive back. So you really have to watch what you say, because words are seeds. They actually plant things in people's brains, and people start mulling over them, and then it starts sprouting and growing, and so you got to make sure that it's a good one. And there's a really cool three good questions you can always ask yourself. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? So before you speak, ask yourself those three questions. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If you answer no to any of those questions, don't even say it. It's as simple as that. So, changing things from, instead of saying, I can't, say, how can I? Instead of saying, oh, this isn't possible, or that, say, what's next? There's power in words. If you turn around and say something, well, I can't do that. Instead of saying I can't, look at it and go, well, how can I? And for those of you who are releasing weight, see, we release weight. We don't lose weight, because when we lose weight, the brain goes, oh, we've lost something. Let's go find it. No, so you want to release the weight. Release it into the universe for somebody else to, like I tell myself, today I'm releasing 2 pounds, or today I am releasing weight into the universe for someone who needs it. So start thinking of things. You can speak things to life through words. You can, use words of strength, be positive, compassionate, kind, I'm just trying to think what other words. Hope. Words give a lot of meaning. So look at those positive things and start speaking them into existence. So that's your tune up of the tongue for our Tune Up Tuesdays for your mindset. Your business is all about tune up follow up. So what are you doing in your follow up? Are you following up with people the same way every time? Could it be an email blast that you've got going out week after week after week? Could it be that you are doing, pushing text messages out to people's phones? Are you, how are you connecting with your clients? What methods do you have in place? Because there are a lot of different ways that you can do to follow up with your clients, which use different touch points. So what touch points do you have? Do you only have one touch point that you use consistently? Because different people will receive messages in different ways. So some people learn through the eyes, some through hearing, some through touch. So what you need to do is you need to address those modalities, but also to change it up. What are they going to get this month? Because it could be sort of like, one month you might send them a greeting card that says, hey, thank you for being a great client. And the next month you might pick up the phone and actually call them. And the following month you might see an article that relates to something that they're interested in that has nothing to do with business. And you prepare that article, you stick a post-it on it and go, hey, saw this article and thought of you. Have a great day. No business card in there, just fold it up, put it in the envelope and send it to them. Cost you a stamp and an envelope. It's cheap, but it's effective, very effective. One of my favorite things to do is, I still get the magazines sent to me, but as I'm going through the magazines, I will sit there with my little knife and I will cut out articles, and I sit there with my stack of envelopes, my stack of stamps, my stack of magazines, and it could be while I'm watching a movie, while I'm listening to an audiobook. And what I'm doing is I'm flipping through the articles and go, oh, I know somebody could do that. And I get out my stack of Post-its as well, and I'll put on there, hey, saw this and thought of you, or saw this and thought of you. And it could be a golfing article, and I know somebody who's interested in golf. So I pop that into the mail to them and send it to them. It cost me a little bit of time to do it, listening to an audiobook. So I'm learning while I'm doing this, because I could have on one of my nonfiction books. So I'm listening to a biography or an autobiography. I could be listening to a fiction book as well. I kind of like, there's some authors I'd rather hear the books than read the books. Yeah. Because some of them it's sort of like, I really like it. And the reason that I like to hear some authors, I like to hear the books rather than read them, because the very first book of theirs I ever heard was read I listened to it. I may have listened to an audio, and I loved the narrators that they had and the voices that they used. And so when their next book comes out, it's like, no, I'm going to go back with that one on audio. I've got one author that I've got a couple of authors that have these great narrators that are reading the books for them. And every time they bring a book out, I go see who's the narrator. It's the same person. Yes. And so we go get that book on audio, and it's like, okay, what can I do while I'm listening to the book? And so I'll knit, crochet, or sit there and do magazine articles to send out to my clients. You can connect with them on social media. You can pass a referral to them. I mean, how awesome is that? You can send them a small gift, and by small gift, I mean something like brownies or a water bottle. Trying to think here. You could give them a written testimonial. So something that is something completely different, and you use this, and you have this schedule set up on what touch points you're going to use, and you only need to do like 5 ones and just rotate through them. So one month it could be you might interview them on a podcast or something. Another month it could be you send them an article. The next month you send them a greeting card. The month after that you send them an email. The month after that it was on the tip of my tongue. You buy their product, and then you go back to what you did the first month. So you got 5 months in a row, then you go back to what you did the first month and just keep rotating through once a month, reaching out. That's all you need to do, because for every month that you don't have contact with a client, you lose 10% of your influence with them. So by doing something new every month, it helps you stay top of mind with that client. So what is your current follow-up procedure? Do you just send out emails? Do you just do phone blasts? What is it that you currently do? And let's step it up and tune it up. So your tune up Tuesday for business is tune up your follow-up program. Get one in place. If you want to learn more about how to do effective follow-ups, then you need to come to Networking Riches with us, and that's on August the 8th, and it starts at 8:30 a.m. Pacific and finishes at 4 p.m. Pacific. It's free. It's online. They're talking a lot more online networking, this one. And if you want to come, go to have HAVE, the number 2, network.com and register. And that way you can learn more about these follow-up systems, because when we're doing the networking thing, we're talking about what you do before the event, at the event, and after the event. And part of after the event is doing a follow-up system. And so we talk more about that. So if you want to hear more about that, come to go to havetonetwork.com and register for Networking Riches on August the 8th, and come along and find out more that way. All right, and your Tune Up Tuesday fun activity is Broadway musicals. What are some of your favorite Broadway musicals? Go pull out the soundtracks, listen to some of your favorite songs from those. And if you're going, oh, Broadway. I actually went to, this is called Ranker, and this is what people have voted on for the greatest musicals ever performed on Broadway. So I was going down, Hamilton is currently number 1. Then you got Les Mis, Wicked, Phantom of the Opera. I mean, these all have great music in them. Lion King, Sound of Music, Chicago, Dear Evan Hansen, never heard of that one, but I might go and look at that one. Into the Woods, that's got some great stuff in there. The Book of Mormon, Newsies, The West Side Story, Mary Poppins, Hairspray, Rent, In the Heights, Beauty and the Beast, Singing in the Rain, Little Shop of Horrors, My Fair Lady. In fact, I think My Fair Lady might have been one of the first musicals I ever saw on stage. I know I saw it on stage. I loved that one. All I want is a room somewhere. A Chorus Line, Fiddler on the Roof, Sweeney Todd, The Music Man, Grease. I love Grease. I've never seen the stage version, though. I love the movie version. Mamma Mia. Oh, my gosh. The first time we saw Mamma Mia, we were in Vegas. So Brad was with me, and we were in Vegas. And it was at, which hotel was it at? Was it Caesars? It might have been at Caesars, I think. Yes, it was at Caesars, because we went and had that really cool buffet. No, Monte Carlo. Which was the one we went and had that awesome buffet at? It was either Caesars or Monte Carlo. We went to a really cool buffet beforehand, and then we went to see Mamma Mia. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. We had never seen it before, and we'd heard of it, and we just had so much fun because it was all the ABBA songs that we knew, and at the end, everybody's up and dancing in the aisles and singing along with the songs, and it was an amazing, amazing atmosphere to be at, and Oh, love that. I mean, the movie has nothing on the stage thing. The stage performance was incredible. It was amazing. Absolutely loved it. You got other Broadway shows like Waitress, Cabaret, Miss Saigon, Jesus Christ Superstar, Heathers, Evita, Annie. Love Annie. Guys and Dolls, Legally Blonde's in there. Ooh. Okay, I have to say something about Legally Blonde. Brad and I went and saw Legally Blonde, the musical. Not very much impressed. Brad would watch the secret about Brad. He loved the movie Legally Blonde. Whenever it was on TV, it didn't matter where it was in the movie, he would switch to that channel and watch it if there was no football on. And he would watch it from wherever it was. He loved that movie. We went and we saw the musical. It was okay, but we weren't very impressed with it. We thought, as a musical, yeah, no. Matilda, The Producers, Avenue Q, Spring Awakening, The King and I. Oh, I love that musical. Hello, Dolly. Kinky Boots, Anything Goes, Oklahoma, Something Rotten, Olivia, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Oh my gosh, that was when I first saw Rob Guest on stage. Was it that one? Yes, it was that one. As Joseph, and that love the music from that one. And Rob Guest is this guy who used to be a stage performer in New Zealand. He was actually born in England, educated in Canada, and then he came across to New Zealand and started his stage career there, and then later on went on to Australia, where he became the longest running Phantom in Phantom of the Opera. And I actually went over to Sydney one time and watched him as Phantom of the Opera. It was incredible. And to be able to see him on stage again after, I think it was like 30 years since I'd last seen him on stage, it was amazing to see him on stage again. Unfortunately, he died a few years later at the age of 54, but incredible, very, very talented. Very, very talented guy. Funny Girl, Come Away From Me, and Gypsy, The Fabled Musical, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Jersey Boys, and it goes on and on and on and on. So find your favorite Broadway musicals today, pull them out, sing along with them, dance along with them, maybe sit down and watch the musical if you have it on DVD or on Netflix or Prime or whatever they're putting them out on. There's so many of these streaming things coming out these days. I can't keep up with them. I just go with the ones I know. But have a fun day today. So your mindset is all about tuning up the tongue. What is coming out of your mouth? Ask yourself these 3 questions before you say anything. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Your business one, what is your follow-up procedures that you have in place? It's time to fine-tune them. Are you doing only one thing to follow up with your clients and you don't have a scheduled follow-up system? If not, come to Networking Riches. Go to have2network.com and register there, because follow-up is one of the segments that is in there, and it's a really incredible segment. That's one of my favorite segments before we get to the mastermind thing, which is my absolute favorite part of the whole thing. And then your fun tune-up is Broadway musicals. So go listen to some tunes from Broadway, sing along with them, dance along with them, watch it on DVD, whatever. But have a super fantastic sparkling day, and we will catch you guys later. Heck on era.